The Toyota GR86 gets a Rocket Bunny makeover. But before we start, please support us by pressing the like and subscribe buttons, so that we can continue to provide information about car and motorcycle news. Also turn on the bell button to get the latest updates. Your support means a lot to us. Thank you. It was only a matter of time before Kei Miura, purveyor of all things wide and aggressive, would carefully measure the proportions of Toyota's sporty GR86 coupe and start sketching out a Rocket Bunny design. With multiple versions of his signature body additions for the previous generation FRS/86 having been a huge success for the aero artist, most assumed that he would attack the new chassis soon after its debut. Bulking up. The new GR86 carries a more sculpted look along its front fender-to-flank body lines, but many have complained that the front and rear bumpers are far too subtle. The Subaru BRZ offers a slight attitude adjustment up front, though both seem a bit too mild. Miura was on a mission to change all of that with a look that you've become well acquainted with, though in the last few designs, he seems to be pushing for a more squared feel, most notably in the wheel arches. The new front bumper is a complete departure from the factory version, sitting much lower and showcasing a massive open grille to welcome a front mount intercooler. A square port is carved into the upper portion to bring air into the bay directly, and elongated canards attached to the front splitter and sides of the front bumper. Wider and wilder. Gone are the Lexus-esque front fenders which led into side skirts that swoop into the rear quarter panel, replaced by the Pandem version which aims to create separation between the two ends of the car. Much wider and constructed in a sharp, blocky design rather than the rounded arches you saw on the previous generation 86, the new front fenders push away from the door lines by a few inches at the top, before tapering toward the bottom. Like the GR Yaris Rocket Bunny Aero that we featured recently, the fenders are treated to a bold strip that borders the lower edge, which Miura intends to keep black. That line attaches to a unique fender diffuser which is bolted in place both on the fender and the side skirt. That skirt's lateral distance is enough to meet the ends of newly formed arches. Where the older chassis used a considerable amount of exposed hardware on the fenders, the complete front replacement used here negates that, and you'll only find bolts used to attach the quarter panels over fender. Once again laced with a diffuser that attaches to the side skirt, the rear fender edition also sports the black trim. Due to the drastic changes to the rear quarters that introduce a sizable gap as it relates to the original body lines, the rear end doesn't see a huge change. A diffuser of sorts, constructed in a similar manner to the front canards, attaches to the bottom of the rear over fenders and terminates just inside of the stock bumper's exhaust openings. The flipped-up rear deck lid wing that everyone remembers on the FRS/86 isn't used this time around, with Miura instead opting for a low spoiler that wraps over both sides of the GR86 rear. You can expect at least a few versions of this aero kit to make an appearance at SEMA this year, with Cusco having just announced their project already in the works for the big Las Vegas show via their Instagram page. The Rocket Bunny presence has been felt through multiple SEMA shows over the years, most recently showcasing the brand's MKV Supra Aero as it premiered back in 2019. Kei Miura set out to completely change the look and feel of the GR86 and has certainly succeeded in doing so. Gone is the lean, sculpted profile and rather cutesy front fascia, now replaced with a low-slung, ultra-wide look that is unmistakably Rocket Bunny. We expect this kit will catch on with enthusiasts as the car begins to pick up aftermarket momentum, and that an updated version will no doubt be on the horizon.
Thanks for watching. Drop a like. Leave a comment. And don't forget to subscribe to watch more videos like this.